Alright guys, we are here at the St. Vincent de Paul bulk outlet store, otherwise known as the Bins. I'm here with my amazing wife today who's holding the camera. Let's see what we can find on this Monday morning. Let's go. Oh, here we need a new printer. No, I looked at this the other day. They're too beat up, I think.
But I was thinking that
Yeah. Aw. I think I still have it.
you want another one of those? It's only part of one.
And the top part's ripped off. So they just restocked a bin over there. I got to price check all the stuff, or comp out all the stuff. I got a whole mess of golf clubs that I just grabbed off the top. A couple of these fancy looking curling irons. I have no idea if they're worth anything or not, but I grabbed them. This bag is full of incense and tarot cards. Not really sure. I just got to check and see if they're worth anything, and some printer ink. Oh, and a laptop. So I got to check on that to see if it's worth much, but I like hitting those restocks because you get first dibs at the good stuff. So comped out everything from there. I'm grabbing one of the, I guess, hair rollers. So I gotta test, make sure it works. I'm just gonna grab this whole bag of incense and tarot cards because, I mean, it's pretty cheap and some of the comps on the few things I looked up looked good. Getting a couple of golf clubs. These are all Taylormade and Callaways. And there's one Titleist in here as well. So that's the Titleist. And those are kind of the big brands you want to look for, so not too bad on them, and golf clubs weigh almost nothing, so a couple good gets there. Now, what's that?
It's one of those like air pumps for like a big tent or something.
Interesting. Let's look that up. So it's not worth anything, but check this out. Who remembers this from TV? Muzzy. That's center by Titleist. Good one. This one's new. So that one's new. That's a docking station, yeah.
I've already kind of gone through this bin and there's nothing on it.
Deep fresh. So unfortunately, the only video game thing I found today is Nintendo Labo, but it's just all the outlines for it, so I'm not grabbing that. But I have a lot more golf clubs to go through. These golf clubs can do pretty well. So we're all done at the bins. Sneak peek of what we got. We'll go over everything in the garage. So we're back in the garage. Wow, why did my hands go like this? So we're back in the garage after that bins trip. I got everything laid out and looked up a couple comps, so I'll go over what I got with you guys. First and foremost, my favorite thing to find when I'm there, toys for the kids. Got a little Pokemon, little Peppa Pig, and then these flying disc thingies. Lightweight stuff like that, Hot Wheel cars. I'll throw in the cart just so the kids get a little surprise when I get home. So the value on those are going to be priceless because it brings them so much joy. And it makes them be quiet for like 5 minutes, so. Next up, we've got this cartridge of HP 62 XL Tricolor. It is sealed. Looked up the last couple sold comps on just that one are about 25, 30 bucks. So I might slap that up for 20. I don't think it has the expiration date listed on here, but that didn't really seem to matter too much in the comps. Next up is an item I don't really pick up too much of. It is a Revlon RVDR 5222 hot air curler, I guess is the name for it. Sold comps on these were about $25 to $30. Honestly, I probably wouldn't have normally got this, but once I get all the hair out, which I'll take about 5 minutes, it should be a pretty quick flip because it had a really high sell-through rate. And I'm kind of trying to shift more towards focusing on better sell-through rate items to generate more sales. So this should fit that category pretty well. Next up, we've got something that I posted on my Instagram a couple days ago. I picked up a giant lot of Transformers, and I found a baggie full of even more Transformer parts, halves. Most of them were incomplete. Most of the other stuff was incomplete, so I've been kind of working to put pieces of those together, pick out what would be worth selling individually, and I'm just going to do a giant Transformers lot and weigh everything. And then I'm going to start the auction at what my cost is, so anything that bids will just be profit for me. So I don't really have a value on this because I haven't gone through it yet, but I like picking up these older kind of toys. They look to be 80s through modern, so might be some hidden gems in there. And an item I've picked up before on the channel that I really like to sell are golf clubs. I ended up picking up 3 today out of, you saw I had a lot to look through, and those really just, you have to know your brands. So 3 of the bigger brands, and I picked out one of each today, is I got this Titleist Dead Center Putter. The grip is a little bit more worn on that, so I should be able to get about $20, $25 on that guy because it is a little bit older, but Titleist stuff doesn't really go down in value very much. Another higher end golf brand is going to be Taylormade. This is a Taylormade 6-iron. These really sell better if you get a full set, but you can't be too picky at the bins. Just the 6-iron itself, I should be able to list for $25 to $30. It is in pretty good shape. I just got to clean it up a bit, but it doesn't have much wear and tear on it, and that's always really good. And this last club is from a brand I haven't mentioned before on the channel because I don't really find it very often. This is actually the first time I found it in about 2 years. It is Cleveland Golf. This is their Black Series, another 6-iron. 2 6-irons one day, that's kind of weird. It's a 6-iron Miyazaki brand. It's in really, really good condition. Again, just needs some cleaning. Of course, light play. You've got some chipping down here on the bottom from just hitting the ground. I should be able to list this guy at about $40, $50. There are some other listed at $65 on eBay, so I'll try to undercut them. It's got the original grip on it as well, which is a good thing. So that is another brand to look out for with golf clubs. And lastly, this is kind of an oddball item for me. I've never bought anything like this, and I don't really know too much about it, except for one specific item in here. But it was all in one bag. There you see the black bag there at the bins. So I bought this for this box of tarot cards, which I was able to scan in. It looks like sold comps are going to be about $40 to $50 on these tarot cards. I don't remember who it was. Someone mentioned checking these before. It might have been Ready Set Resale, but I'm not quite sure. But these apparently sell pretty well, so not a bad get there. And then it's just a bag full of other stuff that kind of goes along with tarot cards, I guess. Ancient Inspirations bracelet, and then just a whole bag of different herbs. Like, actually don't even know if I can sell this. I probably should have checked that. But chickweed herb, wormwood. I might have pot in here. I hope not, but this kind of looks funky, and I didn't really check before I left. I think this is some kind of mushroom. Lavender. I wish I could smell. I lost my sense of smell with COVID and haven't got it back. So I haven't been able to smell anything in like a year, so. Patchouli. What else is in here? Ginger root. This stuff is all priced pretty cheap, so I'll just throw this in an auction just to get rid of it. Cloves foot leaf. Ooh, dragon's blood. That was marked $5.50, so that might be worth a little bit more. Their original receipt. So I guess someone bought this and never really used anything. That's kind of interesting. Mugwort herb. Rosemary. Oh, I can use that for cooking. Sweet. Empty baggie. And then the last little thing in here are Juniper Berries. Like I said, I don't know. I mostly bought it for the tarot cards, and it's light enough stuff. I just grabbed it to kind of throw in. I paid $14 for everything. I just showed you, plus a... Actually, let me go grab that real quick. So I picked this up on the last bin on the way out, so I didn't get it on film, but this was a sealed 2017-2018 Topps Match Attack Premier League Edition set. I really like soccer, so you can buy these for about 20 bucks on Amazon. There weren't any on eBay, but I mostly got these just to open for me. Already opened it. Got a few cool cards. Tottenham Hotspur, that's my team, so got a Sunny. It's pretty cool. But got those for me. So everything I just showed you, $14. So definitely a good return once I sell. Basically, one item pays for everything else that's here. So not a terrible. Oh, one more thing. Books. So wife grabbed 2 books for the kids. Because books are the only thing that aren't $1.09. I don't know if I've said that before. They are 49 cents a pound since they're a little bit heavier. And then I collect game guides for my video game collection. So got a Fallout 76 survival guide. Hopefully the guide is better than the game was when it first came out. I haven't played it since then. I've heard it's gotten better. Not going to go back. But I got the book for it now, so that's great. So $14, not too bad. That's a really great trip to the bins.